love Sound Attack. Thank you for distributing some of the best stuff.
Adam Marcello here, played drums for Katy Perry. Shout out to Sound Attack.
Thank you so much, Sound Attack. You guys are wonderful. You guys are great.
Hi, my name's Alana Rubin with 9 Inch Nails. Thanks to Sound Attack for coming down, checking out the drums.
Yeah, man, sure. What I have today, what we're using is the Copper Kit by Q Drums. It's a 13, 16, 18, and it's a 24 kick.
And the kit's copy, and it's got like a brush patina.
It's a brush patina that Jeremy's doing at Q Drums. It's what happens is that it's brushed over copper, and then over time the patina starts coming through. I mean, the more outdoor gigs you do, the more patina it'll become, which is kind of cool, you know. With the wood reinforcement hoops, which gives it a really warm sound, man.
Yeah, so and that's on the bearings as well, so yeah, you get a nice warm tone.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a mahogany kit as well?
Yeah, this is the second kit I got from Germany. I have a mahogany that's 24, 13, 16. It's a completely different sound. You know, I've noticed the mahogany has it's a different sound, records differently, you know, has a different sort of warm as well. And I have a couple older Ludwigs that are mahogany, so it kind of reminds me a lot about the older sound of mahogany, which is great, you know. And it's different. It's a different sound. It's a different. You know, the coppers have a different feel. When you lay in them, they feel differently. Yeah. Something about how they sound when you lay in them. So.
Yeah, and it's all riveted as well on the seam.
He does rivet the seam, and so it's been great. I mean, he's quite a builder. He's got a couple of a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and I fell in love with this thing when I got it. So, you know, it's cool.
Okay, what heads are you using on the?
They're Evans, level 360s. You know, Evans on top, coated Evans on top, and I've got clear Evans on the bottom. Okay. And then on the snare here, I have just a 15-inch coated ambassador that's been on this drum for probably 3 months. I just kind of love it because it's dead, and it kind of works for the kind of gig we're doing.
Nicely.
Yeah, I like it.
The kick drum head,
it's a bass drum. It's a Power Stroke 3 usually. Yeah, that's what kind of works it in. Just a batter on top, and just a little bit of muffling on the inside. Yeah. You know, for these kind of venues, you kind of need a little more. You know, it just holds it together, makes it a little tighter. You know.
You're using Zildjian?
Zildjian. Been playing Zildjians for pretty much all my life. Yeah. You know, I've got a couple of different kinds. Some A customs. Here's a K Dark Crash. This is the Armin series medium crash. And this old K, got even the names off it. It's just a real dry ride. And these are the hybrid, custom hybrid hats, which are really great and just really kind of crisp, but they also can kind of.
Are they the 13s?
They're like 13 and change. You know, they call them 13 and 33 centimeters, so it's a little bigger than 13. Yeah. This is like a little case, dark splash. Yeah, it's kind of super thin. It's kind of like the little extra side cymbal, you know? Yeah. I kind of like to keep this thing kind of simple and small. I'm not really big on, for this kind of music, it just seems to make more sense, you know?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's cool. And the hardware, what are you using for the one?
Basically, it's DW hardware. You know, I've got basically it's a 9000 series pedals, right. DW and DW hardware pretty much, you know? Standard. Kind of solid, seems to last pretty well. So we needed to have a click track, a visual click track to go to the piano and to the front, so Jackson could count us in if you wanted to. So our production manager figured out a way to get an iPad app that's made by Yamaha. It's the only way that sends out MIDI clock. So what we're doing is we're sending MIDI out of this Alesis IO dock from an older iPad, going into this little converter. It's basically a MIDI light that goes to these little MIDI lights that are on each station. So basically, if I start the click, there's a tempo, so he can actually count us in if he wants. Awesome. Hi guys, this is Mauricio Fritz Lewak. I'm here at the Royal Albert Hall playing with Jackson Browne tonight. I'm gonna send a shout out to the Sound Attack shop. You guys rock, man. Keep the cue coming. Right on. Awesome.